I mean, I was 20 when this happened, right? I was 20 when I was arrested. And so I really didn't even have a full understanding of the misogyny at play in the trial. Like, I was accused as a woman of a man's crime. A man committed this crime against my roommate. He broke into our house. But it became this like outrageous story of women hating women, which I was completely unprepared for. This idea there are two kinds of women, the whore and the virgin, is one who's judging the other, and how like the idea that women can actually be friends with each other is a lie. And so that was really at play in the trial. And I felt like I was up against a mythology, not just an argumentation in court.
Can you remember what happened that day now? In any sort of clarity?
Yeah, I mean, I vividly remember the last time I saw her. I was at home. I was playing guitar. She woke up late because she had stayed out for Halloween. And I mean, I remember that she still had a little bit of makeup on her face. She was dressed as a vampire for Halloween. And so she was doing her laundry. And then, I will never forget her slinging her bag on her shoulder and saying, like, have a great day. She was going out to meet her British friends. And that was the last time I saw her alive. And, coming home the next day, like, I was not planning on coming home and discovering a crime scene. I was just coming home to take a shower and change some clothes. My boyfriend, Raffaele, was going to take me out for a romantic weekend. And then, your real life happens. And I think that, like, one of the big messages that I try to convey now, like looking back on that period, is you never know. Like, you think your life is going to go a certain way. And, I was on this, great romantic Italian adventure. And so was Meredith. And she did everything right. She came home after, her friends walked her home. And suddenly this happened. And I think after the fact, after we have survived our crises, how do we make meaning out of what has happened to us? How do we not become just defined by a traumatic experience, but go on with our life informed?